Festival of the Lost 2025 is finally here, bringing with it a new set of activities, weapons, and cosmetics. In this video, I'll cover the new activities and loot to chase, as well as give my thoughts on the overall package closer to the end of the video. To start off with, Bungie have extended the event duration from 2 to 3 weeks, ending now on November the 11th. This is due to some bugs related to the new PvE activity. I'll touch on that a little bit later in the video. The first thing you'll want to do when loading up the game is head to the tower. The main vendor for the event is once again Eva Levante, who will give you a quest to get you started on the new event activities. She will then ask you to equip the new helmet that she gives you. This helmet is special in the sense that you can use it to equip various masks. The helmet also comes with a power bonus that lasts until the end of the event, and a special set of mods that will allow you to turn it into a piece of whatever set you desire, contributing with +1 bonus towards your 2-piece or 4-piece bonus perks on that specific set. Your next task will be to complete a run of the new PvE activity called Haunted Altars of Sauron. Let's break it down. When you enter the activity, the first thing you should do is head over to the marked ritual site. There you will spawn a Headless One boss called Sir Skullduggery. Just hang around until the boss spawns. After that, a text message will appear on the screen saying that Sir Skullduggery demands treats. After that, one or more altars in the area will become active, spawning tons of enemies for you to kill. You have to keep in mind that the entire activity is on a timer, so you have to keep killing ads to extend it. Fortunately, the timer is really a non-issue as you'll be playing with 5 other players. Between the 6 of you, it's basically impossible for the timer to run out as long as you just keep slaying ads. Back to the altars though, you'll want to prioritize killing yellow bar enemies as they drop treats which you'll need to collect off the ground and deposit them over at Sir Skullduggery. For each tier there will be a number that says how many treats you need to collect to progress further. You can only hold a maximum of 30 treats at a time, so make sure to bank those motes when you get the chance so that the limit is reached as quickly as possible. Otherwise you can just bank as many motes as you want whenever you feel like it. Keep in mind that if you die, you lose all the treats you have collected. Once the number of necessary treats is reached, the game will progress to the next stage where Shriekers will spawn above the active altars. These Shriekers will initially be hostile towards you, but you can change that by locating and completing Eris rituals around the area. These rituals are usually encased in rock formations which can be destroyed, and once you do that, you can just perform the animation and then the Shrieker will turn to your side, allowing you to eventually deal damage to the ogre that also spawns when the Shriekers spawn. In between every tier there will be a downtime allowing you to purchase and upgrade defenses as you would in Onslaught. This time treats are used as a currency and you can spend them to purchase tripwire or turrets. Do this 3 times in order to progress the final stage. Note that you will be fighting Taken at stage 1, Hive at stage 2, and Dread at stage 3. Each stage is progressively more difficult than the last, as you might expect. Now comes the final boss. You'll have to take down Sir Skullduggery, the Headless One you've been feeding and defending all this time. Taking him down is also an easy task, as you just have to make sure that all Eris rituals around the area are performed, and the Shriekers will turn on the boss, allowing you to unleash damage. Note that you have to do this twice, and if you burn the boss too quickly, you risk soft-locking your entire team. This is the major bug I've been telling you about earlier, and the reason the event has been extended for another week. As a workaround, you could just wait for the Shriekers to deal with the boss shields and then go to turn on the boss, or just be mindful of how much damage you are doing at all times. Once the boss dies, you get your rewards and further progress the quest. Another activity that you can play is Red Rumble. Now to be honest, I haven't played the Red Rumble myself as I'm not a fan of the Crucible, but to summarize, Red Rumble is basically regular Rumble, but with the Headless One spawning in from time to time. You can just win the game by ignoring the boss and killing other players, or I believe you can also win the game if you are the one who takes down the boss. He teleports all over the place as I understand it, so not only do you have to deal with your opponents, but you also have the big boss to deal with. Regardless of what activity you wish to complete, you get to progress the 3rd step of the main quest. The next step will be to claim your event rank reward then visit Eva again at the tower and purchase a mask mod also located in the event home. The mask mods cost candy to purchase, and the masks themselves basically have their own quests tied to them, where you need to complete certain tasks to be able to unlock them. Also keep in mind that the mask mods can only be activated one at a time, so you cannot activate 2 or all 3 mods at the same time. Evil Avante herself will give you the option to purchase event engrams, which will reward you either one of the 2 new weapons introduced or the reprised shotgun. You also have the chance to obtain holofoil variants of those weapons, and don't worry, I will be making a separate video talking about these weapons later down the line, or you can just buy them in the rewards shop. The best thing of all is that you're no longer tied to just the new PvE activity or the new PvP activity. You also have the option to play other activities within the portal. You have to pay attention so that those activities have an extra Festival of the Lost reward marked. Otherwise you will not be getting Festival of the Lost gear from those activities. That's pretty much all there is to do with the Festival of the Lost event this year. In terms of thoughts, I can say that I am slightly impressed. The event is actually fun again. It hasn't been fun in the last I don't know how many years, so being able to enjoy Festival of the Lost again feels like something special to me. One thing I cannot stand is the bugs. I don't know what's going on at the QA department these days at Bungie, but something has to change because we're not in a good state right now, and all of you surely know that. Also, there's this issue that I think that the guys over at Bungie basically pretend that the player base are the playtesters at this moment, because we are the ones that report the bugs to them and then they just fix things. Why hire a bunch of professional QA testers when you could just have the player base do it for you for free, and better yet, they'll even pay you for the privilege. So with that being said, that's my guide for this version of Festival of the Lost 2025. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. You already know the story. With that being said, I really appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you all next time.